Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest free, timeless, collective channel message from the download series. So, if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Bring your intuition to the party and make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you'll always be responsible for the consequences and repercussions that you see. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those on my website. You'll find all the facts. It's located in the title bar of this live, uncut, unedited, raw and real, one time only broadcast. So today I'm not gonna lie, I have some heavy emotions today. And I was like, I don't want to do the download. I just want to crawl in my bed and lay down. But it's like, no, you don't, liar. You know you want to get in the download. So here I am. It's true. I do want to do the download. And I felt guided to pull the Radiant Rider Waite today. So we're going to use that. I feel like it's going to be one whole deck reading that's coming out today. But we'll see what it turns out to be. So we'll put one more shuffle down on the deck and see what is the message for the love and peace and happiness. Try heat at this time. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. The situation is the Ace of Cups. It's all about self-love, fresh beginnings in love and life, new emotions coming through, new feelings. You make me feel brand new. For God sent me to you. Okay, so brand new. You make me feel brand new. The Wheel of Fortune is coming up here. So this is good fortune in your favor. There is new love coming in. There is a new fresh beginning in love coming in. And the Three of Cups, honey. This is something to be celebrated. Celebrate good times. Come on. Yes. So I see fresh new beginnings in love. Worthy of celebration. It feels like friendship, but it feels like love. Now we have the Four of Wands coming out. That Four of Wands is saying this is something that starts a fresh foundation for you. This is a new outlook, okay? Four of Wands is a card of the wedding party. You know what I'm saying? So somebody is just happening at a wedding reception. But this is somebody that you will end up going into a higher level commitment with. The Page of Cups. It's fun. It's lighthearted. Okay, it's fun, lighthearted. And whatever is your idea of long-term higher level commitment, it seems that this person shares that as well. Okay. You are clear-cut. You're decisive. You speak what's on your mind. You know what you want. You're intuitive. You also know how to use logic and reason, considering facts to deduce the best course of action for yourself, okay? In other words, yeah, you get up there high in spirit, but you know how to be grounded as well. You ain't so floating around in spirit that you forget about your practical everyday life, okay? You're a plan maker. You're a thinker, okay? And in this situation, you're thinking about a solid opportunity, a solid start. Like this could be really good. It feels like this could be really, really good. Okay. We have The 10 of Wands. On the other side of the table, is it a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius? For somebody it is, and you might even be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. However, on the other side of the table, we have somebody who dropped off all their burdens and worries, all their burdens and worries, their burdens and worries, burdens and worries. Oh, thank you for making me laugh. I love. Okay. This person, I feel like this is somebody who they've been getting to know different people, but they don't want to anymore. They're like, oh, that's behind me now. Like they've been, like they could have been just serial dating for a while, just fraternizing, getting to know folks. I see this person sees the start of something real with you. Okay, but why is this doubt showing up? Oh, laying doubts to rest. Laying doubts to rest. Okay, so I see this thing came in. New love. Okay, looks real good. All right. They wanted me to talk about the past with this. Oh, boy. They wanted me to talk about the past with this, so we're going to touch on the past first. They're saying, you know, there was a situation that to heal, the only way it could heal was it had to come apart. Something had to come apart in order for this healing to happen. In order for ones to get clear about what they wanted, for both sides of the table get clear what they wanted, they had to withdraw from the race for a minute. They had to pull back. Okay. And separate. Yeah, why we got to go into the past again? I'm so tired of talking about the past, people. Yeah, somebody moved on. Somebody went ghost, and somebody went into their spirit. Somebody went into spirituality. Somebody had some life lessons, and that's why you've left different people in the past. You've had a lot of life lessons. Those lessons that showed you where you need to move on and let certain things go. All right, so let's see. I said no more shuffling. On one side of the table, we have a person who is very persistent. I'm hearing the word adamant about getting what they want. Okay. This person right now, they're seeing something, attempting. There's a temptress is here. Okay, somebody is a temptress. This person is very bold and brave. This person is very focused. They're like focused on having experiences with people who are cooperative with them, people who build them up like they build them up. Yeah, okay. On the other side of the table, we have somebody who is very family oriented, might have children and grandchildren living at home. But we have a family oriented person here, somebody who is stable, somebody who is secure. And this person is been spending a lot of time at home. They've been spending a lot of time at home. Things are good, but there's always room for it to get better. Okay, they've been feeling all right, but they could feel better. This person is thinking about opportunities that they lost. They're thinking about opportunities that passed them by. Somebody here is wondering, you know, if they lost the best opportunity. And that's the energy that this connection comes together in, is what I hear. So somebody here is asking, have I lost the best opportunity? Have my boundaries been so strong that I passed up an opportunity that I really should have kept? And then on the other side of the table, the person who is being very persistent, like they're just looking for some cooperation. They're looking for somebody they can work together with, somebody who they can cooperate with. Okay, somebody who wants what they want, somebody who they can build a business with, somebody who they could build a life with. Okay. And there's some temptation here. All right. And I'm like, is this temptation these same two people? Yes, I hear yes. It is the same two. So one of these people is tempting the other person. Okay, why are they feeling tempted? Because because there's something about the divine masculine energy coming up. Somebody senses that another person here could be their divine masculine. But the other person is having a lot of emotions. They're very emotional. Somebody's very emotional. Like I said, things are good, but they could get better. But now I got the King of Cups in reverse, and this person is emotional. Okay, so I see two people coming together in the energy of love. One is going through a hard time emotionally. Something has happened. Yes, come in. Come in. How can I help you? Okay.
This little gold thing.
Thank you, honey. All right, go out and close the door.
Is that yours?
No, baby, but go out and close the door. I'm doing my show. That was Quentin, everybody. He found something. While we are paused from the reading momentarily, I want to give a shout out to the Loyalty Tribe. We have Louise, Liza, Georgina, Maxine, all live. Loyalty Tribe. I love it. All right. So let's get back to this reading. There's two people. One person wants to take action to help another person. Somebody has fellow feeling for another person here. Okay. And one of these people is having, I'm hearing the word distraught. What are they really distraught about? They're distraught about a death. They're distraught about a death. They're distraught about something that came to an end. Okay. What is this person over here prepared to offer? The Queen of Cups. They're sympathetic. I heard they're sympathetic to the plight. King of Cups and Queen of Cups in reverse. They're sympathetic to the plight. Somebody here is really sympathetic to the plight. And what's come to an end is something that they thought was going to be a marriage. Okay, something they thought was going to be long term. But there's a new love coming in. So let's see, what kind of love is this? There's a single person on one side of the table. This is one that wants to be helpful. And this other person who's feeling emotional. I get so emotional, baby. Okay, they're feeling emotional. Last night I cried, tossed and turned. Woke up with dry eyes, my mind was racing, feet were pacing. Lord help me, please tell me what I was getting into. Okay, so here's the thing. This person is really just trying to make distance between themselves and some pain. But it's like, whatever they're doing to do that, like to get through the pain, they got to go through it. Like they literally have to go through it. They can't just ignore. And somebody here sees it and they're not going to just let off like they don't see it. Okay. They're noticing it. They see it. And they want to do something about it. What action is this person going to take? Okay. This person wants to just listen. This person wants to just listen, and they want to let you have a safe space to get it out, whoever this is. The other person's been waiting for somebody can listen. And then I hear the song. I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. To find someone like you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been waiting my whole life to find someone like you. Find someone like you. Baby, yeah, I want this. I want this to last forever. Oh, yeah. Baby, I want this. Can we make this last forever? Okay, so let's see what's going to happen here. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, it's in reverse. Somebody's like, no, it's let it go. I heard let it go. Just let it go. The Page of Swords in reverse. I don't want to talk about it. Just let it go, baby. I don't want to talk about it. It hurts too much. Well, nothing's going to happen if you don't talk about it. You got to let it out, honey. You got to talk about it. You got to talk about how you really feel. But I don't want to talk about how I really feel, because if I talk about how I really feel, it's going to hurt and it's going to get harder. And I don't want it to get harder. I'm ready for it to get easier. I just want to get over this hard spot. I'm tired of being in the hard spot, and I don't want to be here anymore. And so I'm going to try to stand in my power on this. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. But honey, this situation has power for you within it. You have to face it to get the power out of it. You got to get through it to get to it. By just rejecting this situation, it's just going to keep pressing on you until it finally breaks, and it's like, this is going to keep going around and around with you in your heart and your mind until you embrace it, and then it's like, yeah, but I'm just going to distract myself and do something else because, it's easier to just switch my focus and switch my attention to something else. I don't want to think about it. But every time I try to get away from it, then it shows up anyway. Well, that's what I was just telling you, baby. Somebody says, that's what I was just telling you. You don't want to hear me, but if you don't deal with it, you're not going to ever be able to move beyond it. You got to embrace this. Like, you got to deal with what it is. No, it's not easy. They say, I know it's not easy. But the big bonus is once you clear this double bonus energy with the 10 of Cups, it's like, once you clear this, then you can truly get into what real happiness is. But until you've cleared this stage, you're not going to get where you want to be. So it's like, you're going to have to sit with it for a minute. She says, you're going to have to sit with it for a minute. You're going to have to feel it out. That's the only way you can change it. That's the only way you can release it. That's the only way you can find the love in it. That's the only way you can find the love in it. Okay. I know someone died. I know something ended. I know that makes you sad. I know that hurts you so much. But you got to find the other side of the table on this. And the only way you can do it is by looking at it long enough. It's like, there's certain things about the situation that you haven't understood yet. And if you would give yourself a chance to just sit with the feelings, it's okay that you cry. There's nothing wrong with crying. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones that cried all night. And that's what you said. You was crying all night. Okay, well, listen, you're going to have to acknowledge this if you don't want to keep crying all night. And it's like, it's just waiting for you to make peace with it, and then she says, how do I make peace with it? And she's like, I don't know how to make peace with this. I don't know how to make peace with this because I gave everything and it didn't work. And it didn't work. It didn't work that I gave everything. And if I had another chance to do it all over again, the cold part is I would do it all over again. Even if it happened the same damn way, I would still give everything to it. I would do it. I would focus on it. I would love it. I would nurture it. I would make it grow. I would put my energy into it. I would make a plan to try to make it better so things will get better. But there's no looking back. I can't go back to it. Somebody says, I know your heart hurts, honey. I know that this is hard. This is shocking. This is difficult for you. But, everything is spirit brought you to it. God's going to get you through it. They say God's going to get you through it. Yes, it's about the truth in this. The truth is it's over, honey. The truth is it's over. The truth is it's different. And it wasn't really growing. And it wasn't really growing. But it taught you to love. It taught you patience. It taught you more about yourself than so much other things did. And your love is pure. And it doesn't matter what happened in the physical. Because now that the situation is over, it's like the next step of destiny, the next step of faith is fate is opening up for you. Is you can walk away from this, you just have to trust that things are going to move forward for you, that by going through the negativity of the past, that's the only way you can go forward. It's like if you done took 2 steps down the wrong road, you're going to have to go 2 steps back down that wrong road to get on the right road. And it's not that you're on the wrong road or the right road. This is just a road that you're on. And that the way that feels, you don't want to do it. So you got to back down out of it to go down the other direction. This is what's going to free you up. It's going to help you get some control over the situation. Looking at the past is not always the easiest thing to do, she says, but you got to look at the past because there's something here that you wanted to last. You didn't see it ever ending. And the fact of the matter is that's not what you got. The ending came anyways. And you're trying to keep it all to yourself and keep it secret. But at the end of the day, it's important for you to take the blessings out of it and acknowledge how you feel because your feelings are valid. You need to give yourself the validation of your feelings because these feelings that you're sitting with, they're very real. Okay. The feelings that you're sitting with are very real. I see you didn't know there was going to be a time of, just so y'all know, all of the cards in the tarot deck are on the table. So now I'm just moving them around to see what else messages want to come through. They said this situation never fully got off of the ground, for you. The situation never fully got off the ground. It didn't ever meet its potential because somebody here ran. Somebody here was a runner. They ran from the situation. They were afraid to address their feelings. It was easier for them to go into logic and find reasons why it couldn't work out. It was actually a situation where it's a dream come true opportunity here, but now you have new love coming in. You have new opportunities to look forward to. That's what's triggering the old stuff. You're afraid because you've had situations where you thought it was gonna turn out beautifully, and it turned out to be a big old pain. It turned out to be a big old heartbreak. But you're focused on the end game. You're not focused on the journey. What about in between the start of it and the heartbreak? There was so much beauty in there. Doesn't that warrant any value? Doesn't that hold any water with you, any weight, any value? Like, can you go there? They said, because you know what? There's a lot of times where things don't always turn out so happy at the end of it. But it was never about the ending. It was always about the middle. It was about the journey. The journey of it is what it was really about. And it's like somebody here is coming into your life and they're bringing love to the table. They're coming into your life and they're bringing love in the table. Some of you, you're the one who is the one bringing the love to the table with somebody who is feeling down. They're feeling down and out. They're feeling sad about some kind of loss, something where, to get over something, to move forward, to make advancements, to make progress for themselves, to move forward, to move towards what they truly wish for. They had to let go of something. They had to back out of something that was very painful for them. And there's a mourning of that opportunity. So which side of the table are you sitting on? Are you the one that's bringing the love to the situation, trying to help somebody see another way? Or are you the one who's feeling the energy and the weight of this loss? Okay, because something never took off the ground. Okay, because somebody was holding back in this. Yeah, I see that somebody here wants to just point out like where you can take your power back from this. Okay, somebody here they have fellow feeling for you. They can feel your pain. They can feel your pain. Somebody here you can feel somebody's pain. Okay, you can feel somebody's pain. You're trying to help somebody to drop off the weight that's holding on to their heart. There's somebody here showing up to help another person drop off a weight that's holding on to their heart about an unrequited love, about a love that never took off, about a love that could have been everything, but it wasn't. Okay, somebody here was engaged to somebody and something cut that person's life short. Somebody here had just got into a fresh marriage and somebody's life was cut short. Somebody here enjoyed a short engagement before something came up and the whole relationship just came to a crashing halt. Okay, the life of a relationship was cut short, but this relationship was actually, somebody says it feels like it was supposed to be more long-term. It was supposed to go further. There was so much more here to be written. There was so much more here to be written. There's someone here, there's a situation where a person showed a moment of weakness, a moment of fear. Okay, a moment of weakness and a moment of fear led to this situation being cut short by deception. Okay, I also see somebody here their situation's cut short just because of their own internal fears, and they just kind of shrink back from a situation because they're like, I don't know if I want to do this again. Oh boy. All right, I'm done messing with these tarot cards. Let's get into my handmade oracles and see what else we can get. I'm just going to stack these up. These cards they're turned every which way now. Oh my goodness. So let's see what we have for the handmade oracles. What handmade oracles want to give some messages for our download today. And then I'm going to honor how I feel the other part of me, because it's like two parts of me. One part of me really wanted to do the reading. The other part of me wanted to just get naked and get in the bed. And I think I'm going to honor that after this. I have some really interesting dreams. I had some visitations during my dreams, and they just felt so real. When you could feel the flesh in the dream, it just felt so real. The hugs, the embraces felt so real. And it's really just sitting on my heart. There are so many things on my mind, but either I'm not ready or I don't know what words to put to them yet. Okay, somebody here is dealing with some confusion. Okay, the bottom line is that it's a matter of respect. Okay, so somebody's confused about how somebody could be disrespectful. Somebody is refused about a disrespectful behavior. Okay, you feel it's time to be all about you, let them fend for themselves. Yeah, do that. That's God co-signing on that from the divine co-sign deck. Yeah, because of a matter of respect. Okay, so that's happening here. And that thing that you once thought was impossible is about to come through and true for you. So it's important that you've done what you've done here. It's important that you've made these moves. Okay, compromising at this time will only serve as delay, distraction, or possibly even disaster. So you're on your path. You know, you've made a decision about something here that you need to do. Now it's not to compromise. You felt like you have to let somebody deal with their self. Okay, handle their own issues. Okay, that's interesting because the whole tarot spread we were just talking about, I feel like this is talking about the person you're talking to. You know, they felt like they had to let something go. The one that's going through the emotions. And I feel like the other person here is like, listen, it was just a distraction on your past. Don't worry, you're still going to get what you want. You feel like you got that feeling that this could be really good. Nope, it's fantastically awesome, better than you thought. That's from the divine cosign. So it's like this person, somebody here again is letting you know, like, even in the darkest, most bleak of experiences, somehow the divine will is always coming through. Transparency. It's like you did. I heard you came completely honest to the situation. There's somebody saying you did all that you could do. You were transparent about your needs, your wants, your desires, what you were doing. Okay, you weren't hiding anything. Even where anybody else wasn't, you weren't. You deserve transparency in a relationship. I hear. Give yourself a round of applause. What you've accomplished is amazing. And so this is, if it's not another person in your experience, Spirit is here commending you for what you've been through. For somebody, this whole reading was not about a conversation with you and another person. This is about you giving yourself the love that you need, because when you're one side of you is so emotionally distraught, the other side of you keeps encouraging you and reminding you to move forward. Yeah, I'm not ready for commitment. I'm still healing myself from past pain. I heard, and something here has reopened a wound. At the bottom of the deck, third eye chakra. This has to do with something that you had a vision for your life and things didn't quite go the way you wanted to. So there is a pain in the release of all those dreams, the desires, the wish fulfillment that you saw here in this experience. So that's what we have for you for the download today. I think I'm going to come back with personal minis for my loyalty tribe here on YouTube. So yeah, I'm going to definitely do that. And then I'll go lay my ass in the bed and be a lazy bum. All right. So with all that being said and done, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Ooh, somebody needed that message today.